Hi, Triple G here with the Self-Defense Offense channel, and we're going to be doing automobile safety today. Probably have to continue it because I never always run out of time. Anyway, this is video 7. The first thing though I want to talk about is something I came across the other day, and that is a sand blaster, they called it. And you fill a container, or they recommended a cigar wrapper, the tube, which I don't have any of those, but I thought, why not have one of these? It's just a medicine bottle, and if you fill it full of sand, and then you could throw that in somebody's face. Possibility for a improvised weapon. So I might try that sometime when it gets warmer out. All right, so the first thing I want to cover in automobile safety is parking lots. One thing though that I would say about this is always have your phone handy. I would probably have it even maybe recording on the way to the parking garage, just so that you would get a picture. The person that might possibly be an attacker would know that you have it on and recording. When you're driving, I recommend that if you run into anybody, stranger, just have it handy so that you can click on the video and videotape something. The road rage is kind of seems to be going on lately. All right, so we're going to cover parking lots. Remember where you're parked. Unlike me, it has to stand at Walmart beeping my horn in the air because I don't remember which door I went in. One thing that you can do, and I sometimes do this at Walmart, especially if it's really busy, my mind is elsewhere, is I will look up at the building and see the words Walmart, and I'll figure out where I am. I'm in the A row, where the A is, so, or where the symbol is. I'm out from that. So then that way it helps me to remember where I parked my car. So a parking lot, you want to make sure that you park where there's lights, cameras, no bushes, and no corners where people can be hiding at or lurking at. Do not park next to a panel van. A panel van doesn't have any windows in it. You know, painters' vans have a lot of, panel vans, but that doesn't mean it's not legit. Just don't park next to it, because they can, when you then come out and are at your door locking it or unlocking it or getting in, they can open up that door, grab you, and haul you in. If there's one there, when you come out, don't go to your car. Go in and ask for an escort to your car, or wait a little bit. Or get in the passenger side. Ooh, there's an idea. And then lock the doors. All right. If someone approaches you, you can always drive away. For example, you can lay on your horn. This isn't, if somebody comes up to you and you're already in your car and, knocks on your window, don't roll it down. Make sure your doors are locked when you get in, not just when you start your car. A lot of cars now, there are different times that they actually lock the doors. Like sometimes you have to put it in drive, or you have to start your car. Sometimes you just close your door and it automatically locks. Mine is manual, so I have to remember to lock it. Lay on the horn to attract attention. If anything comes around and you're kind of leery, or you just are a little bit scared, to just lay on the horn. Parking garages. Don't use the stairs. Use the ramps. Just keep walking up and down the ramps. There's more people, or there's cars coming and going. There's not too many people in the stairs, and the stairwell is when attacks a lot of time happen. So don't use the stairs. People are unlikely to hear your screams too. Look around for panic buttons. Some real old ones, parking garages like our downtown, the bigger city does not have any of those that I know of, that I've been in there recently. Last time I went in there, I was kind of scared, not because of people, it was because of the construction. It was very old. Let's see, so know where your panic buttons are. Growing up, we were always told to look in the back seat. You know, open the dorm light comes on, make sure you look in your back seat. Not only do you have to do that, but we want you to look under the car because sometimes criminals are under the car. So when you're walking up to your car, just kind of check, look kind of down there to see if there's anything around there. You might even pass your car as you're walking, just to make sure there's nobody around. Let's see, and getting in the passenger side is a break of your normal behavior, so you want to be unpredictable. That sometimes would be fine if you can climb over the, usually there's the, not the stick shift anymore, but the gear shift. You have to climb over, which isn't enjoyable. Let's see, so if you suspect someone is following you as you pull out, do 3 right turns, so basically you'd be going around the block. And if you're still following you, I'd probably make my way to the police station or have the police on the phone after I took a video picture of the car and the person in it, you know, to hold my camera up like this. Or even a larger store, park right smack in front of that door and run in. All right. Have you seen, and maybe you even have, stickers or bumper stickers and stickers in the back windows of your family? Not your pictures of your family, but stickers that have a dad, a mom, and the kids, and maybe a little dog. Or bumper stickers that say honor student. So my question is, are you giving away too much information? So if I know that there's a mom and dad and 2 little kids, or maybe they're older kids and a little dog, not a big dog, or maybe it's a military person. Now I know that your husband's in the military and he may or may not be home. I also know where your child goes or children go to school, because you might have a bumper sticker that says honor student from, you know, Westside High School. So scrape those off. Don't give out information nowadays. There's too many perverts running around. Let's see, do you have a GPS in your car? Your car has a GPS, it has a backup camera, a lot of times they have a screen, they also have a GPS. If you have your home address in it, you need to clear that out, because thieves can break in, ting, 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 play with it and know where you live, because all they have to do is, oh, home, yes, I want to go to your house, and then they go to your house. So, and rob it later on, or if they're stealing your car, whatever, they know where you live. So don't plug in your home address. Plug in somebody else's home address. No. All right. Let's see. Somebody was worried about if thieves break into your car, then they can get in the glove compartment and check that compartment out. They're looking for expensive items, cameras, laptops, iPads, but they probably will rifle through, see what's in your glove compartment. And what's in there is usually your car registration, your insurance, with your name and address on it. So I would, if you're worried about thieves, I have an older car, so I'm not too worried about it. But if you're worried about thieves breaking in, then hide those. And you can disguise those in a Kleenex, small Kleenex box. You can put them in a Kotex box, Tampax box. They're not going to touch them. They won't go near them. The other thing to take with you is your car remote or your garage door opener. Most of us have it on the visor, over on the side or here. Take that with you, because if they can get your address, they can also take your car remote, and now they can get into your house. So carry that with you. They highly recommend carrying that with you all the time. So let's see. Do not put your an extra set of keys, you know, the magnetic wheel by the wheels. We all know where that is, so don't have an extra keys on your. Keep your gas tank 1/2 full at all times, just in case you get into any kind of emergency, whether you break down and you need heat in the wintertime, you need to run the heater, or if you get stuck in traffic in big cities, I would definitely do that. Get stuck in traffic for hours. Let's see, car theft. When leaving your vehicle, always lock your car to set the alarm. Jeff Rawson reports on automobiles, they had, where your key pod, they had somebody actually, after you get out and you lock it, they have somebody remotely getting your Wi-Fi or whatever frequency, tapping into that, whatever codes are on there, tapping into that and unlocking your car. So as soon as you leave, they hop in your car and they steal it. Go. What can you do? I don't know. The other thing that they have, and it took them a while to figure this one out, and they still probably don't know for sure if this is the way that they're getting in, but when you leave, they will follow you with their contraption, like an iPad type of a thing, or their way that they can get that frequency off of you. So when you leave, they follow you behind you and walking, and they can be probably 10 to 15 feet away from you, and they can get your frequency, and then they transfer it to another little gadget machine, and then go to the door, and they just hold it up to the door, and of course it pops open, and they can steal your car while you're off shopping, and they're long gone with your car. So there's all kinds of ways that they can get into your vehicle. There is such a thing as carrying a kill switch. I do not know exactly how it works, other than if they were to start your car without your set of keys, then they can't go anywhere, because that would shut off the electricity or fuel. So they have a kill switch you can get if you don't want your car stolen. Don't get expensive cars. There, how's that? Don't buy expensive cars. Jeeps have been, we had a rash of Jeeps in the fall. This is being stolen, and I asked my husband, I go, why are people stealing Jeeps? What's up with a Jeep? They go, well, because they're easy to steal. I'll go, don't buy a Jeep. I know there's a lot of Jeep people around. Let's see, anything else here? I always carry, in my car, I have a tactical flashlight. I probably will have some kind of a knife, whether it be a credit card knife or a pocket knife. I carry my cat, and I also carry a tactical pen. So those are the 3 items I carry with me in the car. And then I have some probably either on me if I'm walking, don't feel secure. And most of the time I feel secure, and I can use my body, my heavy body. Let's see. Carjacking. Always lock your doors and roll up your windows. Keep windows closed. Most carjackings happen at corners, like stoplights or stop signs, and gas pumps. So, to help prevent that, you keep your windows rolled up. Make sure when you pull up and you're behind a car, make sure you can see the tires on that car. That way, if you have to do any evasive driving, you can get around that car. If you follow too close, you're not going to be able to get around that vehicle. So make sure you back up a little bit, just to be able to see the tires. Maybe you back up a little bit more so you have more wiggle room in case it's a bigger vehicle ahead of you. So, gas pumps. We already had, in one of the first couple videos I did, a purse snatching, because they know where ladies keep our purses, the front seat next to us. So take your wallet out, okay, with you. That way, in case your purse is stolen, out of there, and I have somebody at the door. Well, that's all we have time for today, so stay alert, be prepared, and plan and practice.